The Las Vegas Raiders have drafted pretty bad in the first round the last few years. They've had 6 first-round picks the last 4 years, and only one of them is still on the team. Yeah, you got it. Running back Josh Jacobs is the only one. That wasn't the new regime's plan either, as they declined his 5th-year option. The running back position has been devalued by many, but you sure do need one in the playoffs. I say if a player is good enough, you take him in the first round and pay him when his first contract is up, no matter the position. That first running back has to be a bell cow that doesn't have to come off the field too often, though. In year 4 last year, Jacobs became that bell cow he was drafted to be, with a career year flexing that bell cow skill set. He's everything you draft a running back in the first round for. He just led the NFL in total yards from scrimmage. Right now, I'd go as far as saying Jacobs is the best running back in the NFL. Yeah, better than Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, all of them. At the beginning of his career, it was easy to see he could be a star running the ball, but now he's a complete back. Year 1 back in Oakland, you could tell Jacobs has what it takes with the ball in his hands. He has great vision, patience, burst, and power. Oh, and he's elusive, so he's hard to get on the ground. Oh. Get off me, fool. He can go inside, and here he shows the ability to turn a corner and go outside. Look at this elusiveness as a rookie. Oh. Then they finally get him down. Jacobs also showed he was clutch. How about this run to beat the Chargers? Jacobs had a solid rookie year with 1,150 yards and 7 touchdowns rushing. See, year 2 wasn't as good as the Raider offensive line didn't run block too well. But Jacobs showed he had the same abilities. He got that 1,000 yards too. And he was still able to rip off big chunks of yardage when the opportunity presented itself. Look at the vision followed by the burst to get around the corner on this one. He's just so patient, waiting for that last block to be thrown before he accelerates. Barely tripped up. If you'd have gotten past that one, my goodness. And he's still clutch. This run tied the game with 7 minutes left. And later he would go on to score the touchdown that won the game with the 2-point conversion. Then in year 3, he struggled with injuries early. But with the season slipping away after a 3-game losing streak, Jacobs got the Raiders going in the right direction against the Dallas Cowboys. And he continued to be a force down the stretch, where the Raiders won 5 games out of 7. Then in week 18, Jacobs literally ran the Raiders into the playoffs. This is the run that really did it here. The man is clutch, just like Marcus Allen was back in the day. Even though the Raiders didn't win that playoff game, Jacobs did his part to show just how clutch he is. Then comes 2022 and he really started freaking it, doing some Barry Sanders type of stuff. That was crazy. And here it goes again. That patience, that vision, that burst, that power to break tackles. But does he have the speed to finish in the end zone? He does now. That speed has improved. Oh, then the stiff arm and finish in the end zone. That was from 30, and this one here is from 20. Then here on this 86-yard touchdown run, he shows he does have the speed to score from anywhere. That speed to score from anywhere is relatively new. but the ability to punch it in from short yardage has been there since he was a rookie. You can tell he's been working with Marcus Allen on how and when to go over the top. Now here he is in year 2, showing the ability to find the crack to punch it in through. Now we skip up to 2022, where he shows the power to push the pile. And he still has the vision to find that small crack. He had a lot more help from his offensive line this year. Look how big this hole is, and he goes in standing up. In the past, the Raiders had Jalen Richard around for passing downs, but last year Jacobs showed he can handle it, starting with pass protection. Watch what he does to the defensive lineman here. Oh! He was going to step up and take on a blitzer. And the pass is complete. He was going to cut down the edge rusher. Here he has blitzing safety Budda Baker, and he holds him out for a long time. Here he's going to keep another defensive back off his quarterback. Last year, Jacobs showed he had some hands too. And of course, with his elusiveness, you want him with the ball out in space. Oh. That man is slippery when wet and dry. Oh. You can line him up outside and he can go with it after the catch on a delayed slant. And you can send him deep down the field out of the backfield and he'll come through for you. And that's the skill set that led him to 2,053 total yards from scrimmage in 2022. Man, isn't that crazy? The Raiders have had 6 first-round picks the last 4 years, and only Jacobs remains on the team. Clelin Ferrell, Jonathan Abram, Henry Ruggs, Damon Arnett, and Alex Leatherwood are all gone. That Henry Ruggs thing really hurt me. He could have been special. But I tell you what, this Jacobs kid is turning out to be special, leading the league in total yards from scrimmage last year. Of course he can run, but his pass protection and catching are what a first-round running back is all about. So the Raiders need to go ahead and get him signed long term. Thank you for watching. See you next time.